Good day, folks, mates, and friends. This is Teacher Chief. You're tuned into TYC channel. Right now, we're going to be discussing a very important topic. It's a civil service exam last-minute battle tips. Now, it's for everyone who's going to be taking the civil service exam, for the first-time takers, the retakers, and of course, sa lahat ng mga nagkakaram at nais may pasa ang civil service na exam na ito po ay para sa inyo. Again, civil service exam last-minute battle tips coming right up. Civil service exam for professionals is a formidable test indeed. Sa lahat ng mga nagsasabi na easy lang naman ang test na to, that's fake news, man. Kasi 213,364 takers failed the March 2018 civil service exam, while only 25,602 passed. That's just about 10%, folks, and which is really so low considering that there's so many reviewers online, so many review centers, and so many retakers. But that will be the same scenario you will be in come the next CSE schedule if you're going to be one of the takers. Will you be amongst those who will pass or those who will fail? Panicky mode na ba tayo, mga guys? No worries, because the CSE battle tips is coming right up. Battle tip number 1, change your mindset. Ang angkop na kaisipan ang pinakamatindi mong panlaban. Your exam preparations and review is your best source of confidence. However, what happens if after receiving your exam booklet and browsing through those questions, you suddenly felt outright panic that your ability may not stand up against the exam? Will just turn into stone? Will just give up right away? Will just rush answering through those questions so you just go home? That's double jeopardy, man. Feeling eng-eng ka na nga tapos cowardly ka pa. Don't stupefy. Quickly evolve by changing your psyche from exam taker to question slayer. I-game time mo na to. Transform the feel from examination to game zone, wherein you could ease the rush. Never say die until the last minute. You'll never know if it only takes just one more answer to slay the entire game. Your ultimate is your mindset, and only you could power it up. Gets? Battle tip number 2, lock and load. Let your name be known. Make sure to properly encode your details. Your name, room location, seat number, exam booklet number onto your answer sheet. Usually, nilalagay itong mga details na to dun sa upper right side of your answer sheet, okay? Now, this is a national exam, so what happens if your answer sheet did not match your details? Definitely mahirapan kang makuha yung results mo. Alright? Or perhaps in your haste, you forgot to encode them all together. Huwag naman ganon. Default agad yun, man. Alright? Now, listen to your exam facilitator before doing anything. Follow instructions and be orderly. Be bloody sharp right on the onset so that this includes not losing by default. And, of course, if you don't follow instructions, you might forfeit your chance, man. Alright, now instructions. They matter like entry keys, so heed them. Battle tip number 3, do not leave holes on your pathway. Wag ka mag-iiwan ng blanco sa daraanan mo. Proper shading with no erasures. Okay, you will be warned against making those erasures kasi either the answer sheet gets spoke, torn, blemish, or the counting machine detects multiple answers. Simply cross out your incorrect answer if you want to change it. Then shade your final answer. Again, do not leave a blank answer because this is prone to mismatch your succeeding answers. You cannot pass without putting hole fillers on your pathway. Answer everything. Except, of course, for those sections na meant for, let's say, non-professionals, nakalagay naman doon. Huwag niyo sasagutin yun, okay? Again, for any clarification, ask your instructors, okay? Do not ask your seatmate. That's definitely cheating, man. Alright, now when in doubt, your first choice is usually correct. So shade it. Battle tip number 4. Always double check your question to answer alignment or your house will burn. Siguraduhin mo na tama yung question mo dun sa pagkakalagay niya dun sa answer sheet. Or definitely may hirapan kang dumiskarte na. Always double check your question to answer alignment after each category to avoid the hassle of realizing later that you have overshoot the answer sheet. Hindi pwedeng kulang or sobra yung answer sheet. Hindi pwede yun. Your house is burning pag yung answer mo sa number 9 nilagay mo sa number 10. Tapos napansin mo na lang siya, number 65 ka na. Alright? Pati yung return markers mo definitely mali na. However, in case this happens, don't freak out. Simply check by category. Check the first category for instance, kung yung first question niya, yung answer mo doon ay nagtatali doon sa answer sheet. Tapos, under the same category, punta ka doon sa last question. Kung yung last question niya, yung answer niya nagtatali din doon sa answer sheet. Alright? Now, kung okay naman sila, go to the next category. Do the same thing hanggang malaman mo kung nasan yung error. Okay? After spotting the unaligned answer, simply cross out that answer and of course copy yung answer na kasunod niya. So ang gagawin mo na lamang, itataas mo na lang yung mga answers mo following that incorrect alignment, okay? You don't need to answer them, all of them again, okay? Kasi sinagot mo na sila kanina, mali lang ang pagkakalagay mo, so itataas mo lang yung para magpantay sila, okay? Huwag magsasayang ng oras, sagutin sila ulit. Gets? Battle tip number 5. Make return markings. On the picture, you can see the light pencil dot before the answer numbers. They're being pointed to by the red arrows. Those are your return markings. Sila yung mga palatandaan mo. Those return marks in case you have doubts on the correctness of your answer. Make a light pencil mark before the answer number on the answer sheet. It could be a pencil dot or a dash, not too prominent, but will enable you to recognize a number that you'd like to get back to after you've completed all the sections, okay? And you still have time. The return mark would be left as is, so make sure it's negligible and does not blemish the answer sheet. Just the same, pag nagda-doubt ka dun sa sagot mo, shade your first choice and do not leave it blank. Again, you could always get back to that using the return mark as your guidepost, okay? Provided you still have the time later on. Now, do not lose heart if you see return marks all over your paper. Okay, that's just okay. This means that you have more area for scavenging later. Now, use your time wisely and so that you have enough time and minutes saved to get a second take on those questions you'd like to get back to. Battle tip number 6. Easy minions first, dragons later. Unahin muna natin yung mga madadaling questions bago yung mga time eaters. That's a definite strategy, man. Be a smart fighter by attacking categories that require less time to conquer before hitting on those time eaters. Again, easy minions first before the time eating dragons. Remember though that each question has the same weight, only 1 point each. So neither underestimate the minions nor procrastinate with dragons. Huwag ka na magtagal sa dragons, okay? Kasi pare-parehas lang naman sila ng points. Again, if you still have time, you can just go back to them. Of course, there are really surprise questions spread everywhere, regardless of category, whose main purpose being there is to simply entangle you, delay your advance, and eat your lifeline. Be aware of this and jump out quickly if you encounter one. Still, always leave your dagger by shading an answer just the same. The return mark will do the trick for later point scavenging.